Hey, how are you? Thanks for joining me today for a Wednesday with Wendy. Today we're talking about sleep and sunlight. I love this topic because, well, I love everything holistic. Hey Meredith, how you doing? Thanks for coming. So today I love this topic because really I love all things holistic, and sleep and sunlight is a really fun topic to talk about because I actually brought it up because I was reading this article the other day from Forbes, and in the article it quoted the New York Times article written in 2016. And it suggested that sunlight could be the cure for what ails millions of insomniacs. So the article is also reported that the number of Americans who are taking prescription sleeping pills dramatically increased between 2006 and 2016, from 45 million to 65 million. So this number doesn't even include people who take melatonin, which is, to me, kind of shocking. And if you were here, I know Meredith was here a couple weeks ago, we talked about gut health and the connection between taking medication every day and gut health, and how gut health is connected to your mindset, your mood. So the purpose for the live learning event today is to help you take care of yourself while taking care of your family. Because when we take care of ourselves, we get to choose what our future looks like. So 2 simple solutions today to naturally strengthen your immune system and boost your mood and get better sleep. Number 1, hey James, how's it going? Number 1, reduce artificial light, and number 2, increase natural light exposure. And so we just talked about why we do this is because 65 million, as of 2016, 65 million people are taking sleeping pills. And if you want to boost your immune system and naturally reset your circadian rhythm and improve how you feel throughout the day, more energy throughout the day and better sleep at night, then you'll want to listen to this video. So stick around. The best way to help ourselves and our family is to naturally get better sleep. And that starts with your daily habits. And to reset your biological clock and bring balance back to your sleep-wake cycle. When we retrain our circadian rhythm with light therapy, you improve your body's natural ability to sleep at night, the melatonin, your brain's natural ability to produce melatonin at night, and you will wake up feeling so much better. You don't have the leftover side effects of your medication in the morning. So how do we do this? We'll start with number 1, reduce artificial light exposure. If you want to take some notes here, you might want to get pen and paper here. Have some really good ideas. If you've already heard them, then that's great. Hopefully I can share something new with you. 4 points here on reducing artificial light exposure. I have somebody asking me a question. Yeah, she's trying to get on the Zoom Q&A after the live. So yeah, that also reminds me to invite you to the Zoom meeting after the live, and I'll share the link with you in the live if I can pull it up on my laptop. All right, let me just get that link shared here real quick, and then I can move on to how to increase. My computer's kind of slow. Okay, number 1, use blue light reducing software for your computer at work, at home. You can download some software to help reduce the blue light, and also switch your phone to night setting all day. I know with my phone, I have an iPhone, I have already done that, so it reduces the blue light. So looks like okay. I'm going to share that link real quick. Sorry guys. I had it all pulled up here and it's just being slow. Okay, I'm just going to copy the whole invitation and put it right here in the comments below. So right after the live today, you can join me on Zoom with any questions you have. I'm going to reduce that. Okay, so here we go. There's the, okay, yeah, there's the invitation. All right, let's go back here to my notes. Okay, so blue light reducing software, and switch your phone just to the night setting all the time. Number 2, switch all of your LED lights out of your house. I know like these days LED lights are super popular, and this is an artificial light that is just not good for you. So switch them out in your house and in your workspace. The third tip here is to purchase red lights, or this is actually a blue light that we recently got. Actually, it's a blue light and a red light, and it makes purple together. So it casts the UV light. So actually what's something really interesting about red light is if you have a lamp next to your computer or your TV that you watch at night with a red light bulb, it's just a party light bulb from Amazon. If you switch out your light wherever you're watching a screen, in your bedroom, by your TV, it actually cancels out blue light. So that's kind of a fun little tip. And use the red light also in the morning before, like, especially in the winter time when there's less light during the day, you want to use the red light before sunrise, before you see the sun. And also you turn off your lights at night when the sun goes down. So using red light at night, turn off all your lights, using just red light, and then using red light in the morning before you wake up. You can also purchase blue light blocking glasses. I've actually got those in my Amazon shopping cart. So I'll be purchasing those soon, and I will test them out and give you a little review here in the group, how that goes for me. I'm sure all of you are like me. Recently, we've increased our, I've increased my computer work but maybe some of you already do all the time. So this is something that maybe you need to think about seriously, just all the time, is using the glasses. So the reason why we want to reduce the blue light from our everyday use is because what happens is it zaps your melatonin, your ability for your brain to produce melatonin. It tricks your brain into, the blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daylight. So if you're in bed and you're looking at your, like reading your book with your phone, your brain has a harder time falling asleep and staying asleep. You need some time before you go to sleep, like an hour, to turn off all your blue lights. So choose a paper book to read at night versus your blue light phone. So yeah, that's why you want to decrease your blue light exposure. And if you think about the statistics, it was interesting to me that in 2006 to 2016, how many more people are taking, prescription sleeping pills. To me, that seems like an easy, kind of connection there, because we're using we're using technology more these days. And so not only does that affect your sleep, it affects your mood. It affects your overall mood, and it affects how you sleep at night, and it also affects your immune system. If your body is constantly never getting enough sleep at night, then it's constantly running overtime. And at night, our body wants to heal itself. So if you don't have time to heal the cells at night, then we don't really get that rest and relaxation time we need to restore our cells at night and balance out that day-night cycle, that circadian rhythm. So that brings me to my second point, the increasing natural light exposure. And here's some simple ways to do that. Here's one of the reasons, and this is just interesting to me. The reasons why we want to increase our natural UV light during the day is because it increases serotonin in the brain. I tell my clients often, whenever it's sunny outside, especially when it's sunny outside, to take 2 to 3 5-minute breaks a day to go outside. It's not the same as being inside. Go outside, face the sun with your eyes shut, and just stand there for 5 minutes and just let the sunlight soak into your cells, into your body. And that activates the serotonin in your brain. So the nighttime, what we want at nighttime is to reduce UV light. So reducing UV light, reducing the blue light, increases the melatonin and increases sleep. So going outside and enjoying the sunlight also increases vitamin D. We all know we are lacking vitamin D in our diet, and we're inside a lot, so we need to increase vitamin D, which increases dopamine. And dopamine is a very important chemical in your brain to help you with motivation. It's a reward chemical. So if you have a hard time with motivating your kids, and especially with the homeschool thing going on, have them go outside, jump on the trampoline, or go swing on the swing set, or run around. Go tell them. I used to, when my daughter was younger, I would time her. I had like a little timer, and I would time her. I don't know if it was Kayla or Jerem, but we would sit outside and I would set the timer and see how many times it took for him to run around the house. And he loved it. It was like, I didn't even think about that till now. That's kind of funny memory that it just popped up in my head. But so motivate your kids with activity and sunlight. And it also increases the mood. The serotonin and the dopamine increases your mood, helps you feel better, helps you feel more, like that natural reward feeling that you get inside, feeling good. One other thing that's really interesting that I love about sunlight is that it increases mitochondrial function. This is something I just learned recently from my teachers, that mitochondria function it's important to get the sun exposure, the natural light sun exposure, to increase your mitochondria, which gives you energy during the day. It's the energy of the cell. So you have energy during the day, and it also is important to have this function also is very important for your body to repair itself. It heals your body. So that's where the immune system comes in, is when we are getting really good rest at night. That's what repairs your body, is the mitochondria in your cells. So the whole point of last week, if you didn't get a chance to watch the video from last week, it was water in your body. And I've posted a couple of, great ideas on how to infuse your water with your minerals, your trace minerals. And the thing about water and sunlight is so fascinating to me, how those two elements in our life work so harmoniously together, that if we just, simplify our lives and just slow down and think, okay, why am I getting so frustrated? Why am I getting so, nervous and anxious about, the unknown future? My kids are driving me crazy, and I wish they could go back to school, but the fact is that they're home for 5 months, and so water. Make sure your kids are getting hydrated and getting the minerals they need with their greens and the whole foods. Make sure they're getting some activity. Set the timer, make them run around the house. And just sitting and grounding with the sun, not moving, going out 3 times a day when it's sunny. And even if it's not sunny, put on a beanie, put on your coat, go outside. Because even when, like today, it's here in Layton, it's pretty wet out there, and it's kind of chilly. But you know what? The sun is still there. And that is why I have this is what I call my sun catcher. I did a workshop not too long ago with my sun catcher, with helping people build their own sun catcher, and there's some really cool spiritual significance to the sun catcher that I love to have them sitting up. I have 3 of them sitting in my window, and when it's a cloudy day like this, the sun catcher, it helps me remember that the sun is always there. So when it's cloudy outside, bundle up and go out. The sun is still there, and it still benefits you, even though it's cloudy or the weather's not good. The sun is still there, even though you can't see it. It's always there. So yeah, it was fun building the sun catchers together. So if you have that kind of helps me wrap it up. And if you guys are interested in the Q&A, like I said, it's in the comments. I shared it in the comments. And also, if you want the PDF, I have a little PDF that I wrote up on this live learning today. If you want the PDF, send me your email in Messenger, a personal message. Just go to Messenger and send me a personal message and send me your email, and I will send you the PDF and all the notes so that if you want to share it with, or just, just for your own notes. And I would really appreciate if you invite your friends to come be a part of this holistic health and happiness community so that we can share the love and just stay positive. And like I said, the reason why I'm doing this every week is to help you take care of yourself so you can better help while taking care of your family. Because when we take care of ourselves, we are empowered. We are empowered to make choices for ourselves, and we get to choose what our future looks like. If we don't take steps to make healthy, happy choices for ourselves today, we give up that power to choose. So join me every week for the rest of the month here. I'm offering the free Q&A after this, and I will see you over there. Bye. Thanks for joining me.